強さだ。
Shiva, is that you? Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome to this Let's Play of Shining Force 3, Scenario 1, the Titan of Aspia. That is a long name. Anyways, before I give some context real quick, I'm going to press this button because it doesn't take long for the intro to start back up. Oh, hello, little fairy thing. This really old 3D graphics. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you guys might have seen that this game was made by Camelot Software Planning, and you guys might be wondering where the frick this game came from, because I didn't properly announce it or anything, and some of you guys might be just wondering, like, what the heck is going on? What is this game? So, Camelot Software Planning is the creator of Golden Sun. For those of you who don't know, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I started this channel with Golden Sun, and recently I have been trying to go back to some of their older games, specifically the Shining Force series, which is pretty highly acclaimed. And on my own time, I've played the first two. And I decided, for this one, I wanted to do this as a Let's Play. And there's a lot of reasons for that. This is probably the one I've been the most excited to play, just for a lot of reasons. You'll understand when I get into the meat of the gameplay, but this one is by far the game that has reminded me the most of Golden Sun when I've looked at it, and it's a really, it looks like a really fun game. But anyways, I've gone on for way too long in the intro, but yeah, so just to let you guys know, I just felt like I wanted to get back to a Camelot game on this channel, and yeah, I hope you guys aren't too mad. Again, I can't get to Abyss right away, but anyways, I've gone on long enough. You guys want to see me react to this, right? Because this is a blind Let's Play. I've never played this game before. Now, I will also add, alright, again, this is important stuff to add. Alright, this game was released on the Sega Saturn, which honestly does not have a good emulator yet. This is an emulator. However, it does have some problems. You're probably going to notice the screen tear every once in a while, among other things, so just a fair warning. I've even had this emulator actually kind of bork itself a couple times, so let's hope I don't get that on this Let's Play. But either way, without further ado, let's get into this.
Oh, it is you, Faye, playing your tricks again. You startled me.
Oh, okay. So, if you're wondering why I'm on a screen like this, basically, every single Shining Force game has had some weird person on, like, the intro screen. It was like a little girl for the first game, and it was like this witch lady for the second game. So now we have like an old man and like a fairy. But yeah, one thing if you play Golden Sun, you're gonna notice is like the icon menus, which they love to use. And right, anyways, I've let this intro go on for too long. It's already been like 5 minutes.
Faye, are you sure this is the one we are looking for?
Yes, I think. I'm pretty sure this one can do the job.
I hope you're right. There's much to be done. Forgive us, child. I don't doubt your ability, but the fate of many lives hangs in the balance. Didn't Faye explain the situation to you?
The search took so long, well, there wasn't enough time.
I just got dragged in here, gosh darn it.
No time to explain now either. However, I can allow you to name the 3 heroes as you wish.
Ah, yeah, so, there's something about this game having like 3 heroes and stuff. It's kind of crazy. It was a very ambitious game. It said Scenario 1, so that means this is part 1 of 3. Anyways.
Although he is honest and full of kindness during times of physical conflict, the fury of this man's soul burns hotter and hotter as he releases the savageness of a tiger. He shall be named Symbios. Is this name okay?
Yeah, I'll roll with that. Okay, so basically this guy's angry, okay.
A brilliant man with a never-failing composure and an iron will that can't be swayed by emotions. He fights like a dragon and slices through the battlefield like the wind. He shall be named Medion. Is this name okay?
Yeah.
He rises above all others with his strong spirit, but carries with him a sorrow, a past full of sadness. Once released of this sorrow, his soul will soar as he becomes a wolf with sharp and virtuous fangs. He shall be named Julian. Is this name okay?
Sure. Why not?
It is time for you to go now. Fare thee well, Symbios.
Preparations have been made, so you will know what to do.
Okay. Chapter 1, Nightmare in the Floating City of Saraband. Okay. So something else to note, this game is the first Shining Force game, maybe even Shining game, to have Motoi Sakuraba do the music for it. And again, he did the music for Golden Sun, so I'm happy about that. I already have this theme stuck in my head because I had to, like, you know, run the opening theme a few times just to make sure the recording was working right. But yeah, you're probably already noticing the sprites are exactly like Golden Sun's. The difference is this game is, like, kind of 3D. So that's certainly something. Okay, hello, sir. So this lady giving him a flower. Alright. Gosh. Oh, what? He kind of shapeshifted. I don't know if I like that. I have a bad feeling about that. Hello? She's trying to get in through that window? Or is she trying to look through it? Okay, I think she's trying to look through it. It's a little bit tall there, lady. Oh! Oh, okay. Yep. It's made by Camelot, alright. Camelot loves having, like, really animated, like, body language for their simplistic sprites. It's pretty amusing. I'm gonna assume they weren't allowed in there. Okay. Wait. Oh, they're just gonna go in anyway. Okay.
Are you listening, Don Therese?
Okay.
You seem to be in a terrible mood, Tybalt.
Oh man, it's a guy named Brutus. Gee. Maybe he won't do anything bad, but
Just because the peace conference with the Empire isn't going well is no reason to act like an ogre. You can't blame Tybalt for that. It sure doesn't seem like the Empire is truly interested in cooperating. Remember, Tybalt, they wouldn't have invaded Barand if you had quashed the revolt of your people instead of begging the Empire for aid. Don't you think I know that? The guilt for inviting them into the Holy Land will stay with me forever. Be that as it may, as the entrance to the Holy Land of Elbasam, Barand is an important strategic point. Even without your troubles, how long could you hope to escape the Emperor's greedy eyes? That is a hard truth, Don Therese. With the people in revolt, you had no other choice. There was no way to stop the Imperial invasion.
So I think also the artwork is probably the person from Golden Sun, just because I had to look up some of the concept art as well, just for thumbnail purposes, and yeah, I'm 90% sure this is the same artist from Golden Sun. I'm sorry, I'm going on about that, but it's like, I'm just fanboying because it's something, okay? Anyway.
As our Republic has but recently separated from the Empire, our own people do not yet understand the benefits of standing on our own. The Empire has taken advantage of that fact. We have poured our lifeblood into this, while others tear down everything we accomplish. It's unbearable. Others tear down everything? Who are you talking about? What do you mean, who? Have you forgotten? The rabble General Varlant mentioned. We have not forgotten, but there's no need to bring that subject up for now.
Wait, what's with this? Man, okay. Man, that looks like a fake beard. I don't know why. Okay.
Haven't heard about this. Please continue.
I need to think of different voices. Oh my gosh, we already have like a ton of characters. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think, what should I do for this guy?
How are things with you, Symbios? Are getting used to filling in for your father, Conrad? I see. You don't look as if you are.
Am I a silent protagonist? I guess that wouldn't surprise me. Camelot loves those silent protagonists.
Ah, Lord Conrad. It's a shame his health wouldn't permit him to come. It's time like this we need him the most. Are you unsatisfied with Symbios? You'd prefer General Varlant, perhaps? Is that what you're implying, Tybalt? Varlant wanted to be here, Tybalt, but you know as well as any of us what a bad idea that would have been. We all know Varlant is a good man, but you know his temper. He's not suited for such delicate negotiations. You enlisted Don Therese. He wouldn't be here unless he thought Symbios could make a difference.
Wow, these names are like really complicated. After playing the last two, it was like guys like named like Bowie and like Max and that kind of stuff, but this is something else.
Lord Symbios may still be young, but I see him carrying the future of the Republic on his back someday. Ellipses. I believe you were telling an interesting story, weren't you, Brutus? Oh, you mean about... It's really not that big of a deal. Our soldiers stationed in Balsama have reported some strange people in the area. I see. Strange people. Could you perhaps be a bit more specific? He refers to the ones General Varlant mentioned. The monks of that bizarre religious sect. The ones with the masks. General Varlant reported a group of pagan monks taking up residence in Balsamo prior to the start of the peace conference. Masked pagan monks?
Oh, he had like a little sitting animation.
I don't understand how a pagan cult can proliferate in this continent in the face of the holy word of Elbasam.
Oh, that was a mouthful.
The people have enough to worry about. They shouldn't have their minds filled with such that pagan nonsense.
Oh, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back.
With the recent unrest, they're gaining quite a following preaching about a coming new order. These monks sound like a bunch of cranks, but are they dangerous? These pagans, they claim they pray for peace, but what if their true aim is more sinister? The This sort of doomsday preaching can be heard everywhere in Barrand. People are eating up these fantasies. Benetram, you're a pessimist. There are nuts everywhere. Worry about all of them and you'll become one.
Oh my gosh.
If those monks are the ones I've heard about, well, I have a reason to be pessimistic. Let's talk about this some other time, shall we? We came all this way to talk peace with the Empire. Anyway, we should discuss our strategies in today's conference with the Empire while we still have time. What is it?
Pardon the intrusion, my lords.
Oh, she's cute.
A messenger from Saraband is here to see you.
I thought we still had plenty of time before the conference. That's alright. Bring him in.
Hello.
I'm here to escort you to today's peace conference. You're here a bit ahead of schedule, aren't you? Governor Garvin suggests a new approach given the current difficulties in the peace negotiations. Before the official conference begins, he invites both yourself and the Emperor to an informal council. We weren't informed of this. This informal council is obviously an excuse to get all the advisors out of the room. Perhaps that's not such a bad idea. Without the confusion of so many voices, the two of us might make some progress. Alright, I shall go. Are you planning to go without a bodyguard?
That's a good point. I don't know, there's nothing good about this. I saw that guy shape-shifting out there. Alright, he's about to escort this, it looks like the king. His face, I can't get over his face. But, alright.
I shall ask Edmund to accompany me. But I'm the aggrieved party in this conference. Your emotions may hinder our discussion. I believe you should remain here. I would also like to ask Symbios to do something for me. Unlike us, you are not well known here. Go speak with the people of Saraband and learn what you can. Although Emperor Damarok and I meet today, I wouldn't expect to resolve everything right away. Besides, you are too serious, like your father. You could use some time relaxing among the people.
Okay. Alright.
I also need to tell Dantere something. I think an Imperial Knight Campbell is here in Saraband accompanying the youngest Prince Medion. Campbell sounds familiar. I've heard tales of a brave knight. Not long ago, during a border skirmish, he fought brilliantly against us. You may find him somewhere in town.
Okay, well this is it. Intro.
I'm ready. Thank you for waiting, messenger.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a lot more like political talk going on right now than the first few games. That's interesting.
So he is gone. So now what do we do? Nothing to do but wait. But you have a job to do, Symbios. You'd better go.
Okay. Gotcha, sir. Dantere the Knight joined the force. Hey! Cool. Alright, so that's how I adjust the camera. That's a little gross.
Please don't leave me behind.
Hello.
Ah, it is you, Grace. So, where is Mascarin?
The little minx. She's afraid she'll be scolded and is curled up hiding somewhere.
She got me in trouble in the middle of the conference. She peeked through the window.
Oh, please, I beg you to forgive her. She regrets what she did.
Symbios talk.
Please don't ask that of me, my lord. If we let Mascarin off so easily, it would not be good for her. Since Lord Symbios insists,
I let her off with a warning this time.
You can come out now, Mascarin. Sir Dantere says he'll forgive you. I didn't mean to upset anyone.
Mascarin, what am I going to do with you? What is this? Flowers? What are these for?
The messenger gave them to me earlier. I'm presenting them to you as my way of saying I'm sorry for what happened.
You think this qualifies as an apology? Would you like some too, Lord Symbios? Mascarin, I'm not finished with you. Symbios received the cut flowers. Okay. Cool.
Yes, what were you saying? What were you saying?
Oh, never mind. Man, I can't talk today. Due to King Benetram's generosity, we get to take in the sights of Saraband. Let's not waste any more time. Man, this is just as chatty as Golden Sun. I was a little worried about that one. Okay. Cool. Well, we're 21 minutes in, and now we get to run around and kind of do things. Oh god, this camera. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Inspect. Battle tactics. First you want to soften the enemy with long-range attacks, then finish them off with melee attacks. Oh, I can do... Oh, that is much better. Okay. So, what about... Okay. So I have that as my talk button. Oh, that's... Okay. Alright, well... Now I know. And... Cool. I'll probably have to remap the buttons later. But okay, that's gonna make exploring a bit easier. Interesting. But yeah, Shining Force is like a weird game because it actually plays like Fire Emblem when I get into a fight, which probably is not going to be this part at this rate. But it allows you to explore like a regular JRPG, which is, like I said, it's something interesting. Frickin' can I... Okay. There's so much barking. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Anyways, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. I don't know how long this part is gonna be. I might have to just cut it pretty darn soon. But you have to do that. Okay. So I also heard, of course, among the problems with emulators, sometimes the music won't sound right. I think I'm hearing the flute in particular tends to kind of act up. Okay. Oh god, these controls are not great, I'll be honest. I'll get used to that, but... Oh man, the jump to 3D has not been nice to this game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, well, anyways. Let's continue onward. Okay, so, sorry about that, guys. I was considering cutting it because of all the noise that was going on in the background, but it's calmed down now. So, also, I saw that it was only 20 minutes, so I figured I'll just keep going, just see what's going on, so... Hello.
Yes, sir. All is well. Nothing suspicious to report. Since everything seems so peaceful, can I go with you into town?
Sure.
Lord Symbios, you are too kind, but I really shouldn't go since Lord Brutus is still here.
Oh, why do you ask in the first place, then?
Are you going out, Lord Symbios? Oh, and everyone is with you. That's great. I'm envious. It's my first time in Saraband, but I would also like to look around. Please take me with you next time.
Okay, random grunt. Sure thing.
Hello. Since the heads of the Empire and the Republic are meeting, our duty as Saraband guards is vital. And if ill-tempered nobles bump into each other, a war could break out. We can't let our guard down for a second.
Yeah, imagine that would be kind of frustrating if you had, like, these two opposing armies with, like, idiot leaders, and then they have to do this whole roundabout way to keep them from arguing.
Is this person accompanying you, the great Dantere from Flagard? His skill with the lance is well known even in the Empire. I'm surprised to see you attending the conference, and I'm deeply honored to meet you.
Yeah, the same, I guess.
Because of its key strategic value, the Empire used the internal turmoil in Barand as an excuse to invade. We hope the peace process succeeds, and the Brand conflict won't result in full-scale war.
won't result in full-scale war. I don't know what it is about, like, me right now, and how I'm just stuttering like crazy. But yeah, I'm really noticing now, just like the problems with the emulation on the sound front. Seeing a young soldier reminds me of the era before the Republic succeeded from the Empire. When Damarok came to power, laws to divide nobility from the middle class were passed, and we're living with the results. Man, I am really, really reminded of Golden Sun, just with, like, the sprites, and, man, the amount of NPCs, like, guys, you have no idea, going from, like, the first two games to this is like, very different, even though the 3D is very clunky. It's kind of cool to see. I think it looks alright. I wouldn't recommend going near the West District of Saraband. Although it's not well known in the Republic, there are far more Imperial soldiers in Saraband than Republicans. Wait, did he say Republic, Schultz? Hold on. Let me... Wait, he did say Republic. Okay. I mean, I guess it's just... okay, whatever. The barracks in Saraband's East District houses the Saraband Guard, to the west of the Private Guard barracks. The Private Guard are elite soldiers, but they are jerks. If you meet them, you'll understand. Okay. I guess I will. Before the peace conference, we agreed to equip only light weapons, but I feel kind of nervous. What do you think? Oh, I didn't even address this earlier, because I'm used to it at this point, but, this is a universe where centaur people are normal. Like people don't ride horses, they are horses. Just a fair thing to bring up. Anyway, Dystonia really needs Saraband, because there's no way to tell how long the conference will take. There's no reason why the Emperor needed to bring his 3 sons here. He must have had nothing better to do. Okay. Alright, well, get out of the way. Jesus. I do kind of like the 3D camera, even if it's kind of a mess in close, confined spaces so far. Okay. Hello.
He's been taking care of his doves all day. We're supposed to go on a date when he finishes. His doves are amazingly smart and useful. We can send messages to far-off friends with them.
Oh, nice. I was born in a poor village in the Republic. I ran away with my brothers in search of a better life and joined the Saraband Guard. Now I'm healthy, wealthy, and happy. You look important. I'm probably recruiting him later. But I can't do it right now, of course, since he didn't do it right away. Maybe if I talk to him twice. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So, it seems about the same. Gotcha. I wonder if this is also, like, Shining Force if I, like, hold down, like, a talk button. Hey, young man, do you like Saraband? I mean, so far, from, like, the 5 feet I've walked of it. I thought so. It's quite a sight, isn't it? Because of the wisdom and foresight of Governor Garvin, Saraband's leader, the area is flourishing. He established Saraband as a neutral trading country. Like, again, I mean, even though the 3D is definitely very old, I kind of like it, though. Like, the layout of this town is kind of cool looking. The layout, I mean. Okay, so I can go into this house.
Hello. My father's a great military man, so he wants me to become strong too, but I don't want to be just strong. I want to become adept in math and be a great merchant. I wonder what he'd say if I told him. I don't know. My mother says to marry a merchant. He says a military man is good, but a merchant will make lots of gold and will make me happy. I still think I would like a strong, attractive military man.
Oh my gosh. Are you a little young for that?
My husband was recruited by the Saraband Guard since he's a great swordsman. Military men usually enjoy a high standing in society, but unfortunately merchants have power here.
Yeah, these NPCs are about, like, Golden Suns, which I like. Friendships on the battlefield. When fighting in groups, it is through helping each other the victory is born. Bonds of trust amplify battle strength. Yeah, so far if I have a criticism is that, like, while I like the 3D, I think, like, interacting with objects is definitely clunkier now. Just because I have to, like, line up just right. Oh, maybe I can't. Wait, you have a shower and bath? Okay. Huh. You know, that's oddly something that's not in a lot of RPGs. I don't know why. Just people have, like, a kitchen, they might have, like, a little thing, but they don't have a shower and bath. That's the important part. You gotta have that in your RPG house.
Welcome, can I interest you in any flowers?
Yes. This is for relationship points for later on in the game. Final Fantasy VII. Anyway.
Oh, you already have some flowers. Wait a minute, those look like the ones I picked this morning.
Yes. Yes, they are. Hello.
I roam the world as a mercenary, so...
Maybe I'll do his snake voice.
I roamed the world as a mercenary, searching for a master archer, and ended up here in Saraband. I liked it so much, I joined Saraband Guard. However, I'm thinking about moving on again.
Okay. Oh, you're an archer from the looks of things. That's cool. Yeah. You know, like, I'm liking this so far, even if it's very clunky. The elegant trading center in the central district represents the face of this modern city, Saraband. The Republican and Imperial camps in the east and west districts were originally citizens' homes. Okay, let me go through this house and see what's here. Oh, hello.
The Empire rushed policies based on feudalism and stole the dreams of common people. The Republic, which is based on equality, is plagued with budgetary hardships, so Saraband really is the ideal nation.
Emperor Dalmeric of the Empire is visiting here now. I plan to stay in my house until he leaves. He's scary. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he is. Symbiosis inspected the bookcase. Fighting styles for the weak. By the scholars of Saraband, pick a foe who has been weakened by a stronger fighter and never face the enemy alone. Yeah, so I mean, I may be spending a little too much time exploring around, checking stuff, but I mean, I'm just having fun with the game, guys. Like, I don't know. Camelot has always been really good at designing, I don't know, like towns and things to read about.
Saraband became a permanent neutral country because Emperor Dalmeric permitted it. It's considered to be one of the 7 wonders of the continent. However, I wonder why he allows a country like this to exist.
Yeah, I have to wonder. Let me check this out. What's in here? Gosh, yeah, there's significant loading time between like houses and stuff.
Do you see the 3 princes of the Empire?
Nope.
The youngest Prince Medion is kind and extremely attractive.
Okay, so I think that's the guy I think that's the guy named? Or is that someone else? I'm already blanking.
The eldest, Majoron, is the spoiled one, and Arant is downright strange. If Majoron or Arant takes over the Empire, the country will crumble. My daughter-in-law snuck off to see the princes. Wonder why she can't stay home while my son's at work. But if I were younger, I'd fantasize about the princes too. Especially the youngest one.
Okay, lady. Just remember that, I mean, I guess that's a fair argument. As long as you're not, like, acting out on it, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Planning weapon proficiency. Take into account the various weapon types. Choose the weapon type that best suits you and use it in battle to develop your skill. Okay. Alright, just don't think on it too much, lady. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun exploring. Are you guys having fun watching me explore? I'm having fun exploring. Can I go into this house? It's like I said, it's clunky, but I can deal. I can deal. I played the last couple games, so I'm fine with this. Symbiosis expected the bookcase. Neutral cities are the gateway to a new era, written by Garvin, adopting ideologies of both the Empire and Republic. Saraband has become a neutral trading partner. I've done so much goddamn reading.
Do you know about the apartments in the east and west districts?
No.
Those buildings were made for single people. All unmarried people must live there. We're only allowed to live in a single unit home after marrying. I wonder what would happen if everyone got married at once.
Huh. Like, that's an interesting little world building they got going on there as I'm ransacking everyone's homes. Yeah, that's some good little world building. I don't know. They got, like, single person apartments? I don't know. Is it exciting for an RPG? Maybe not, but I appreciate it. Hello.
My papa's a great merchant. He's the favorite of Governor Garvin. Isn't that great? Merchants rule!
Okay. The Republic is a conglomerate of territories, each with its own agenda. Compared to that, this place is quite simple. The better you are in business, the more say you have. That's why it's such a great place. Okay, so this is capitalistic and the other place, yeah. Alright.
I wanted our son to join the military. We objected to him becoming a merchant. When he ran away promising to become a merchant, we lost much face. However, now our son is quite successful. We're very proud.
So you guys only care about what your son wanted to do when he started being successful. I see how it is. Okay. Benefits of a mobile city. A mobile city can move with seasonal changes, so it always experiences favorable weather? Wait, huh? What do you mean by a mobile city? Inspected the shelf. Does this city move? Or is it talking about a different city? I mean, either way, that's an interesting thing. Reminds me of a thing I heard was in Final Fantasy VIII. But okay, that's cool. Alright, I don't know how much longer this is all gonna be. I have a feeling that gateway might be plot, maybe. But I'm just exploring. I'm having fun, you know, seeing the town, what's around. Old man, get out of my way. Hey, give me your money. Come on. Alright. Sorry, I was channeling the Dark Lord for a bit there. He's probably watching this video right now, commenting about... okay, anyway. Shut tight. Good. Good job. You locked your stuff so people couldn't just walk in and ransack your things. Why do you prioritize the top one? Why do you say it, like, feels cool? Are you talking temperature-wise, or are you talking, like... Oh, yeah. Cool. I got Mithril. Sweet. Oh, yeah, if it's, like, the second game, I think later on that's gonna be pretty darn helpful. Hello.
Why does anyone care how the steam engine was invented? Curiosity is the driving force behind the development of technology and civilization. Otherwise, we are no better than beasts. Don't you agree?
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Harness the power of steam. The pressure caused by evaporating water can be utilized to change our entire life. Interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, well, with that, guys, I think I'm actually ending off. I didn't get to do any fights, but I had fun exploring, and just getting a feel for, like, at least the movement and, like, the story and stuff. It's definitely a lot more wordy, which, again, I played Golden Sun, so, like, I'm right at home. Because Golden Sun's pretty chatty, but I don't have a problem with that. The writing so far is pretty nice for these NPCs. And we grabbed some junk, looted people's homes, and yeah, next part, we're probably gonna get into our first real fight, see how that goes. You guys can leave your comments of what you think of the game from what's up here so far. Maybe I'll have a second part up, just so you guys can see some fighting, like, on the same day. So you guys might, I think I will do that. So you guys can go and watch part 2, probably like, maybe like an hour after this goes up or something like that. And I think it'll be pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Shining Force 3. And I will see you guys in the next one. Alright. Bye!